Departure day is coming quick, and we have a lot of chores to do. We've been hanging around doing nothing but recovering from a knee replacement. I don't know if you can see him under there, for the past 3 months, and we are really ready to get out of here. And it's happening this week. So Phil is getting some chores done to get ready to hit the road.
Yeah, I got 3 months of dust, dirt daubers, and wasp nests and all that to dig out. And let me tell you, if there's a hole underneath this rig for them to access the inside, they will.
These cracks and crevices aren't as sealed as everybody thinks they are. So you can see here, we have stuff all spread out. When we have the casita, it's funny how you pull something out of the basement and then it doesn't go back in the basement. It goes in here. So you can see our mess here where we have stuff everywhere that we are going to have to pack up and put back in the RV. So I think it's time now that we talk about some epic organization in our RV. I totally got sucked into a TV show called The Home Edit.
Squirrel. Yeah.
And it took over. So I realized there were a lot of areas in the RV where I could do a better job with organizing. So let's start in the bedroom and let's show you what all we've done. Now, you know, not just anybody gets invited into my bedroom, so...
Yes.
So keep it on the down low. Before I show you all the changes I've made in our organization here in this RV, let me just give you some quick tips that I've learned. One, make sure you use your entire space. So if you have a cabinet, make sure you try and use it all the way to the top of the cabinet. So you want to maximize all the space. Of course, the number one thing you can do is purge. Get rid of anything you're not using. If you forgot you owned it, it needs to go. If you haven't touched it in a year, it also needs to go. Next is you can actually divide your spaces up. So if you have one large cabinet, you need to divide it up into smaller usable spaces, so similar to what we did here in these drawers. We actually added these dividers ourselves so we could actually divide out the drawer so it made more sense for us. Next is use clear bins. When you use clear bins, you always see what's in there, so you're not having to pull out 5 bins to get to that one you're looking for. Okay, I think that's all I have. Oh, watch the Home Edit, because that will get you all just ready to go and wanting to organize your entire RV. But don't say I didn't warn you.
And watch it after this video.
Yeah, finish us first. Look at our tips before you look at their tips. All right, so not only am I going to show you all the new stuff I've done, but I'm going to show you what is still working from a previous organization, you know, total redos. All right, so let's start way over here in the corner. I actually went and got some desk organizers. These are actually for the office. And I adhered them to this tiny little counter, and we have one on each side, and that holds remotes, chargers, glasses, whatever needs to go there. So that has worked out great. Shoes, if you guys don't know, Phil has way more shoes than me, so I really need to keep him organized. But before, we had this one little shelf going across, and we didn't really have room for all of our shoes. We could never find what was in there. So I found these. Let me take one out. And they actually connect and stack on each other with these little tabs. So you can go as high as you want.
And as you can see, it goes all the way from the bottom of the closet up to the bottom of our shirts. So we got a nice use of space.
Yes.
By getting those shoe storage containers.
By getting them higher, so we aren't wasting, you know, the space was like this, it was totally open. So jewelry was a big thing for me. I had it in almost like a little tackle box. I couldn't figure out something that works. So I finally found it. And it's so easy and simple. It's just these small little containers. It has a lid that pops up. They nestle in with each other. You can see it's all divided. And not only that, it has feet on the bottom. For me, the space I'm keeping in is actually for electronics, so everything's vented. So the feet actually fit in these little vents. And that actually is helping me keep organized. And I found stuff I forgot I even had. So that's really cool. And next over here is actually we're using, these are sunglass containers for sunglasses. And we're using these for our watch bands. We might have a problem with iPhone watch bands, but don't tell.
And now we've just shown everyone where we keep the good jewelry.
Oh, well, this isn't the good stuff, so don't waste your time. This is all the fake stuff. As you can see, I don't even have my wedding band here. All that stuff is locked up somewhere else, so you're wasting your time if you come here. I have also acquired drawers. I have small, clear acrylic is the way to go. It costs a little more, but it's so much easier to find everything. You can see here, everything is right here within reach. Yep, our name tag. So if you're part of our crew, you have your own name tag. But everything is where I can find it. The only thing that I haven't done yet is put labels on them, and that will happen. I just want to make sure I'm not going to rearrange anything before I do that. Our kitchen storage has really been an ongoing battle. I have redone these cabinets I don't know how many times. So before I had this rack that's really a sheet pan rack that I had here for all of our like Tupperware kind of containers, and it wasn't working. So I have switched it out to an open clear bin, which seems to be working much better. And you can see over here, I have kind of done the same thing. Acrylic bins with lids. So these fit so nicely. Or today is someday. Water bottles. But everything, oh, let me show you this. Okay, so this is called a blend jet. You cannot find it on Amazon. You can only find it in blend jet. And this is the coolest thing ever. It's a rechargeable blender for one, or you know, or two. You might be able to get two out of this, but it will hold a charge for about 15 blends. And let me tell you, it chops ice, it does everything. So if you need a blender in a small space, check this out. I love it. All right. So as you can see, that is much better organized. I can find everything. And let's go over to the electronic side, which was a total nightmare. So as you can see, we have a little bit of camera equipment.
A little.
A little. So the problem before is I had clear bins, but it was a bin like this big, so it held pretty much everything. And I hated pulling it out and digging through it because I couldn't find anything. And as you can see now, I have drawers, all different sizes. Oh, in case you're wondering about our hands, this is going to be our new campground rating system, so make sure you tune back in for that. It's coming. The drawers really make a huge difference. So all the way across, we have drawers, and we have a clear bin for, this is our giveaway bucket. So lucky people might be getting some of our giveaways. Just a few. Oh, and if you're a crew, you qualify for a crew hat. And then, of course, cables, batteries, all of this stuff. Taking it to as small as possible so you can really separate all your items really makes a huge, huge difference. When we bought the couch, you guys know it was shorter than our regular RV couch. So I was trying to find some kind of end table to go on this side to fill in the gap. And when I was looking on Amazon, I found one with storage and outlets. So as you can see, this opens up, and Phil, if you want to come on over, I can charge all of our equipment here. So it has worked out really nice. And on this side over here, it's been great for Phil because he also has the same thing, and he can plug in his heat pad, or when he was getting ice on his knee, his ice machine. It was perfect. He could also plug in his computer and charge that, whatever we want, and it works out great. Now the one on the left will stay in place. It's attached to the wall. This one we kind of haven't decided yet. We're going to turn it and see if the chair fits with it. Hopefully we don't have to put it on the bed when we're traveling.
Yeah, we're hoping to put it behind the chair in the window.
This long way.
And then scoot the chair behind it.
So once we hit the road, which is going to be quite soon, make sure you check in and see what we were able to do with this. Oh, I forgot to show you one thing in the closet. Come back again.
Uh-oh. I'm back in the closet.
Hang on, I gotta turn off the air so it doesn't blow on the mic. I just wanted to show you what we found with hangers, because the right hanger in these small closets does make a huge difference. So as you can see, we have gone to some super thin hangers so you can really pack a lot in there. These are really light for lighter clothes. We got them at Walmart. Or you can go for the more sturdier version, which is still super streamlined, super thin, but it can hold a little bit more weight on the hanger. And these have been great for us. And we've been able to put in 2 to 3 times more shirts and just different items in the closet than before when we had the round ones or the thicker ones. So, and there's no felt, so it's not going to drive you crazy and stick to your shirts. Anything, Phil?
No, good stuff. I got
Oh yeah, good shirt too. You can get yours. Oh, speaking of shirts, this is our next shirt that's going out this week. If you didn't watch last week's video, make sure you head over. We have a really cool shirt. It said coffee, cocktails, and campfires. We love it. So that one just went out last weekend. This one's going out this weekend. And flip the camera here, Phil.
this one.
So
Explore more.
So we have quite a few shirts that are going to be adding to our store, and they're all adventure shirts. So we're really excited about them. So if you haven't seen them, pop over, check it out, and make sure you keep watching because we're going to randomly be handing out freebies as we go along. So the couch is all secure. No one has to worry anymore. We got tons of comments about people being worried about the couch flying through the air. So check off the list. Now,
I'm a better driver than that. The couch is never going to fly out while I'm driving. I can guarantee that.
well, it's pretty heavy and it's not fitting through the little walkway anyway, so, but it's secure and we're all safe and sound.
Yes. We screwed in the back two legs to the slide.
With L brackets.
Yeah, I put L brackets on the back feet. Bracket that the back feet screw into, we shored those up a little bit more. I used the bolts that were in the old couch or holding it to the slide floor. I used those same bolts so that I knew that I had the right length of screw to put into the slide floor. So I did go out, checked underneath the slide. We did not go out to the bottom on the outside, so we're good to go there, nice and tight.
And we love it. Yes, a lot of people are concerned about value of the RV going down. We did technically lose a bed, so we lost the ability to say sleeps 5. But honestly, by the time we trade this thing in, either it's going to be on its last leg or somebody ran into us and it's demolished. So I'm not really concerned about that. We consider it our home, so we are trying to make it look more like a home, less like stock RV crap.
Right, and in the 4.5 years, almost 5 years that we've owned Ruby, we've had 2 people sleep in the bed, and that was our daughter.
And our son.
And he slept.
We forced him to. It was forced family fun before he joined the Navy.
Yeah, he slept on it one night, and then he didn't want to pull it out and just slept on the couch. But if we were to sell it, you saw how easy it was to take the old couch out through the door and you could bring in another one just as easy. So if somebody was dead set on having a sleeper sofa, it could be swapped out pretty easy. I tell you what, it has improved the look and feel of our living room tremendously.
Yeah, and I don't know if you've noticed, but we also changed out the sconces behind us. You know, it's a work in progress. I'm doing something about the slides. We are either painting the inside of the slides or wallpapering it or something. I haven't decided yet, but that's going to be sometime at the end of the year.
And it'll be lighter and brighter.
These are the 2 products I was talking about that we use to attach things to countertops, cabinets, whatever, to keep things from moving around and sliding as we drive. So first is this double-sided sticky tape, and this is actually our second roll, so we really like this stuff. And the other is E6000 Extreme Tack. Now make sure if you want to use this, you don't get their like super glue, because that's not coming off. This is actually called Extreme Tack, and it works similar to the way your credit cards work when you get them in the mail. It's got that sticky stuff behind them and you can just peel it off. So everything that you attach with this is totally repositional, so it's not permanent. And this really works well too. And I'll put links for both of these down below in case you need to secure items in the RV while you're driving.
The last thing we need to do before we hit the road tomorrow is check our tire PSIs on both the RV and the Jeep. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now. Got my TPMS out here with me. Instead of using my onboard air compressor that Ruby has, I'm going to use my Viair 450 RV compressor to air up all my tires. This is designed for the bigger RV tires. They have multiple size compressors for the different size tires that are out there on the road. Now I mainly use this for the Jeep and for our bikes, but it does work on the RV.
All right, Phil, I am ready to go. Are you ready to leave this place?
I am so ready to get out of here. This heat has beat me down, but my knee is ready, so let's get to it.